Hi everyone, I am going to show you how to work with the scientific calculator. So I've written down 3 examples of what I may need to plug into my calculator, and I'm just going to go over one by one how I would do that. So I'm just going to cover up these problems. I'm going to start with this one. The way I would do this algebraically is I'd multiply by 40 on both sides to get x by itself. So what I'm doing in my calculator is 40 times tan 30. So you'll see that what I have here in this camera should stay in the corner. Now I'm going to flip to my screen for my scientific calculator. Now if I'm doing tan, it's right here. Okay. So I'm going to do tan of 30, close my parentheses, enter. This blue thing here, this blue arrow is enter. Now I'm going to take that answer, so ANS stands for answer, and I'm going to multiply that by the 40. Enter. So I got 23.09. The other, so x equals 23.09. The other way that I could do this is I could start with parentheses and do tan 30, close that small parenthesis and close the bigger one, then multiply by 40. Then I should still, see here, right here, I still get 23.09. You just can't do it this way. You can't do tan 30, close it, and then times 40. Oh, you can do it that way. But if you don't close this parenthesis, that's where you get the wrong answer, see? So just make sure that you are closing that parenthesis, and then everything should be fine. So if you put a parenthesis here, it looks like you'll still get the same answer, okay? So I just wanted to clear that up because some people were not putting this parenthesis and getting those small decimals, which you should know based on the problem if you're getting an answer that's slightly correct. Now I'm going to go back to my paper over here, and I'm going to look at this next problem. In this problem, I would multiply by x on both sides. So I have x times tan 30 equals 40. Then I divide by tan 30 on both sides. So what I'm actually doing to find x is 40 divided by tan 30. You'll notice that when I write this, I'm very specific about where I put my parentheses, just like in class. Okay, so now just focus here on this one problem because I want to work on how to put this in the calculator. 40 divided by tan 30. So now I'm going to go back to my calculator screen. I'm going to put my 40 in parentheses. Oops. Sorry, I messed up. Okay, parentheses, 40. Close the parentheses, then divided by. And then I'm going to do parentheses, tan 30. Okay, and I get 69.28. So my x is 69.28. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to my document camera and we'll talk about this last one. So this is where we need to use that function button because we have the inverse tangent and we're trying to find an angle. Okay. So we need that function button, or if you're using a calculator, the second button. Okay. So this is all calculator work. So I'm going to switch back to my calculator screen and I just need to do, this one is a little tricky. So I'm going to go to function and you'll see that they have that tan -1 right here. That's where you're, and then this is the tricky part. You have to go back. You'll see there's no numbers here. So you need to go back to main. Okay. Then we'll type in 90 divided by 80. And that's our answer. You can close those big parentheses if you want, doesn't matter. So our answer, if we go back to my other screen now, is 48.36. I can just round that to 48 degrees because with our angles, we just round to the nearest whole number. Okay, so hopefully that helps. I just wanted to go over how to use the online calculator since you're not at school and don't have my calculators. Hopefully this was helpful for you. Please reach out if you have any trouble with the assessment. Okay, have a great day.